in the wide body today. So first time actually riding on an actual cal. When I say cal, meaning like I calibrated to lengths that I was satisfied with. So what I'm gonna do is I need you guys' help. So if you guys have bags or you guys know somebody have bags, please share this videos. Please do the most that you can, because I need help trying to figure it out. If anything, I think I might.
This is a cold war. Do you know what you
Watch so serious! Watch so serious! What's going on, guys? This is day. I started on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is day 7. So I haven't been recording every moment because it got to a point to where it was starting to get frustrating, and it wasn't the bags, it was more so the Challenger side. And if you never change your strut springs on the rear end of the Challenger, oh my God, it took me 2 days. And the second day, one of the homies, shout out to FUUSH, link will be in his description or whatnot, but shout out to him. He came by the house and he helped me out, and I just was able to blow and go. So once I knocked out the back, I was able to get to the front, finish that, and then as of right now, we are getting close to actually installing the actual setup. So this is the setup that I made. Now this is like a temporary thing, so I have some other stuff that I want to do, but I want to make sure everything works. The bags, everything is basically aired out. So as you see, I over tighten this. So rule of thumb, if you end up, oh, by the way, shout out to baby girl made me this. If you end up putting on this filter, do not over tighten it. My Hulk hands had literally snap it out, and then I had to get a flat to lefty loosey it out. But nevertheless, what I'm going to put is I'm going to put the quick connectors you see here. So the quick disconnect for the electrical side. So quick connectors, I'm doing that right now. For the power, as you see, I did already this one. This is the second line. Where's the second line? I think I already connected. Yeah, I already connected it. Did I already connect it? Oh, it's right here. So this is the second compressor that's going to hook up right there. So both of these are going to go in sync. See, boop, go right in there. So nevertheless, let me go ahead and finish everything. So like I said, everything is still out. The seats are not in. I'm just going to do a temporary test. So as of right now, everything is going to be a temporary test, because I don't want to make everything pretty, and then making everything pretty, sooner or later nothing happens, and then I'm gonna have to troubleshoot and figure it out. So nevertheless, let me go ahead and finish wiring this stuff up. So just stay tuned. I appreciate you guys for watching this far. This has been like, it's an easy install, but it's just complicated once you get to the rear part. And I'm explain, better yet, I can explain it right now. So nevertheless, what we had to do was I had to take off my track hawk tips to get to the bolt, which is right. Where is it at? Where's it at? It's right here. Yeah, there you go, right there. So I had to take off this bolt just to loosen the exhaust down, just to take out. Where's that bolt at? I'm gonna point it out to you guys. I'm gonna point them out. So this bolt right there, that was a pain. And it was a pain because that's not the original way it was facing. It was facing the opposite way with the head, the X head this way and the screw going that way. So I put it that way because it was easier to put in this way. So I don't know why freaking Dodge did it the other way, because it's a pain in the butt, and it took me a long time. So nevertheless, that was my biggest hiccup on the opposite side. Like I said, once my brother came by, shout out to FUUSH, I mean, we were able to knock it out. I mean, he held down on the exhaust, got an actual impact, came right out. But I would say, if you have a helping hand, you know, hey, use it nevertheless. But let me go ahead and get this, get the wiring in here so we can see if I can actually wire the bags. And I'm gonna show you guys after I wire everything. The whole point of wiring everything, because it's still on jacks, is if you have the what's up, bro? If you have the I can't even think. God bless. If you have the actual adaptive suspension, the bag is not, the kit is not going to sit down properly. So what I was told, because I was asking around, is that you have to air it out, and then you'll be able to put the nut and the washer on. So I'm gonna show you guys that issue as well. Nevertheless, it's just pretty much trial and error for me. But let me go ahead and get to this, because I feel like I'm talking this stuff. So let's go ahead and get it. Alright guys, so here's a quick update. So since I'm gonna start fooling with these little cheap, let me show you guys. These little cheap ones, don't mess with these guys from Amazon. These are cheap. If you're gonna do anything, just go to Home Depot or Lowe's and get you a nice set. And you can tell it's so robust, because this little plastic crap, man, it don't do anything for you. But nevertheless, I mean, it is supposed to protect. It's supposed to protect or whatnot, but I feel better knowing that these babies are tight, and then I could just wrap it, because I have some actual what do you say, like I can't even think of it. Not this. Goodness gracious. But anyway, I have some protective stuff to cover it up anyway, so it won't ground out and things like that. But here's the tip. So what I did was I ended up cutting some of the actual strands of copper wire inside of it, basically jimmy rig it. I don't recommend it, but if you do, pull out your fluke. If you got one, put it on buzz settings. Let me show you guys. So put it on buzz settings. Now I already pre-wired everything initially a couple of days ago, 5-6 days ago, right? So hold on to let's see. I'm gonna walk you guys through it right quick. So right now I'm holding one connect right here, and then I have another one. If I push them together, you hear that ticking. So what I'm gonna do is, this lead I'm gonna hit on the actual ground that I connected. All right, we're good. You see that? We're good. All right, and then I'm gonna test the other one just to make sure there's a good clean connection. Now mind you, do this when your vehicle's off, while you're testing everything. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try the positive lead. Oh yeah, I don't have the fuse in. But nevertheless, I know it's okay or whatnot. But to its valuable state. So I have all of my connections right here, the ground. I got my fuses already lined out. So all I got to do is just basically put in. So let's go ahead and put in. All right. So we're gonna dress this on the side. All right, guys. So hold that thought. I think I need to go ahead and get the original carpet, because if this thing, if water, so check this out. So if water comes out here, because I don't, like I said, this is not a true fitment, but it's a test. But if water comes out here and it drips on here, I'm gonna be looking crazy. So I don't want to take that chance at the same time while trying to do this test fit. I'm just taking precautionary chances, guys, because I don't want to jeopardize anything, but at the same time I do want to test the fit. So let me go ahead and get the original carpet so I can get that in there, and then see how everything is going to flow. So stay tuned. So at the end of the day, the cables that I thought that were going to come in. I thought they were going to come in over the actual the end piece of the carpet, but looks like I might have to cut maybe a service area line right in here for all the cable to come in and plumb through, because how I thought it was gonna happen is not gonna happen, and it's not gonna happen with this being like that. So I'm gonna have to cut a hole right here. So nevertheless, I'm just gonna go with the original plan. Let me go back to it. Focus. All right, guys, so I'm sorry for blinding you, but nevertheless, it is time. Long awaited time. I'm nervous, I'm scared, and I'm nervous, and I'm scared again. And I didn't put in the fuses, so I have both of the green fuses that goes inside of, let me show you guys. Both of the green fuses go inside to connect the compressor. So the compressor and the module basically run on that. So compressor is right here. That runs in line. Oh wait, I did connect the compressor, I think. Needless to say, it's that time. So without hesitation, without long overdue, let me put in, hold on, wait, set it up, hold on guys, set it up. All right, here we go. Come on, Joby, don't fail me now. Come on. All right, let's see what we got, guys. All right, that's in there. Make sure. I probably might have to cover up some of these wires too, because I do not want any problems to happen. But oh, look, lights are on. Ha, that's on. That's a good note. All right. All right. Alright, let's see. That goes in like so. Alright, I'm nervous. Alright, let's put it in. I think let's put it in accessory mode. I think accessory mode. We can. Oh. Alright, so make sure. Oh, see, I got nuts and stuff right here. So I'm done with everything right here. So keys. Dum. Put it in ACC. I think ACC on. Golly. What? All right, let me figure this out. I think this is supposed to be on by now. Shit. Stay tuned, guys. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna turn this off. So as of right now, everything is installed. Everything is running correctly, but I seem to be having a tank low issue, so I know I did some finagling between trying to make sure I plug up the tank and get some things going with the tank, but it don't seem like it's holding. It don't seem like it's holding pressure. So that being said, it seems like you can see it in the back. It seems like I probably got some type of hole or something like that. So the compressors are working, the remote is working, so everything else is working. So it's just trying to figure out why the tank is showing low pressure. So nevertheless, that concludes this video, guys. The next video, hopefully everything is done, complete. I'm gonna show you guys the end is out. I'm still trying to work everything out, trying to figure out the calibration method of this thing. And I'm actually on jack, so I'm scared to put it down, which is weird, but I'm scared to jack it down. But I guess I need to put it down low to see what's gonna happen or whatnot. But stay tuned, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay serious. Make sure you drop a fire emoji after What's So Serious. Stay tuned for the next video. What's So Serious? What's So Serious? What's going on, guys? It's your guy, Serious Mindset, and I'm back with another video. First and foremost, if you're new to the channel or if you're watching the video, just make sure you hit that subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Hit that notification bell and hit that like button and drop a fire emoji right after What's So Serious. I greatly appreciate it. But nevertheless, we are officially on bags, but I'm just doing some maintenance things. I didn't get a chance to show you guys after the install. I still got to do some behind the scenes stuff, but I'm gonna show you the behind the scenes too, because I rolled in the Widebody yesterday and I was, oh my god, my heart, I was nervous. I mean, it's my first time riding on bags, and not only that, it's my install, so if anything happens, it's gonna be my fault, coming out more pocket. But nevertheless, I just want to show you guys that you can do it. And hey, look, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. So I'm gonna show you guys what I'm about to do. Matter of fact, where is the keys? Let me get the keys. I set my pressure last night to 125 psi, and I'm trying to make sure there's no leaks. Now, the reason I'm doing that is I just want to make sure that the way that I have my setup, so my setup is pretty much sitting like that. Now, mind you, the seats are still out because I still have to dress up the original carpet and lining and things like that, but I just wanted to make sure that the install was legit. Now, when I was doing the setup, as you've seen in the video, the previous video, when I finally put it in there, everything to sit like I wanted to. So since it did sit like I wanted it to, now I have to go back and remeasure and do things like that. So as of right now, we are going to do like a maintenance type deal just to make sure everything is good. And I need to make sure that I get clicks and stuff. So through the manual, I'm gonna show you guys the manual here so you guys know. So in the manual, it shows that if you get no clicks, then that means it's a poor battery or ignition harness connection. So I haven't heard any clicks, but what they said is you can actually disconnect the manifold connector and connect it back and start it back up. So that's one of the things I'm gonna be looking for. But the most important part as well, what I'm gonna be looking for, is the pressure drop. So yesterday, I set it at 125 in the rear. The back rear, the right rear, dropped like maybe 5 psi. So with that being said, I think if it drops like no more than like 5 or 4, I gotta look at the manual, you should be good. So now I'm gonna close the door and then I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna see what the actual psi say. So we're gonna put it in run mode. You can put it in accessory mode, but I'll put it in run mode. Oh shoot. So that's just the tank going. So between 125, I dropped like around 13 psi between the rear, the front. So, and then you can see the fault I don't know if you guys can hear me or whatnot, but you can see the fault as well. So I dropped around 13 psi's between my 3, and between this one I dropped 7. So I already have to do some maintenance anyway. So nevertheless, I'm not upset about that. And the reason why I'm not upset about it is because that's not my final setup. The thing shut up. And the reason why I'm not upset is because that's not my final setup, but that's just letting me know that I'm still gonna have to do my maintenance and tighten up some stuff, figure out what's going on. But it seems to be the same all the way around. So if it's the same, around the same drop, I don't know. That's something to keep an eye on. So this is my first time. So if you guys got any insights on it, or you haven't seen anything, or if you've seen something like this or whatnot, please drop a comment. This is my first time. I greatly appreciate it. Again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Okay, so the next thing is setting up the rod height. So of course I don't have my seats in there. My seats in the wide body, and then I don't have the cabinet, so I don't have the full setup. And I'm pretty much the only one that's primarily in my wide body. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's not something that I drive all the time, but nevertheless, I want to set the rod height, because you can see here at when I set it at 125, but now it's at 118. So this is 118, and this is around 113. You see that gap? So small gap, big gap, small gap, big gap. So we need to take care of that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that the garage is leveled. So you can see the garage is somewhat leveled. So I have a level right there. So I just want to make sure that the garage is level. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move it a little bit more center down. Just gonna move it a little bit center down. I still gotta go back and clean it. So it's a little off on the garage. So the garage is not really leveled. So one of the things as far as when calibrating is they ask when you're going through the what's so serious is if you're on a level surface. So it probably might be hard to get on a level surface, but the road should be leveled since they got to do all the lining and stuff. But if they're like that, I don't think, no, that ain't really level. But anyway, let me go ahead and try to figure this out, and then I have my measuring tape. So we're gonna figure out, so I can do this one or two ways. I can measure from wheel to fender wall, or I can come from the bottom of the trim to the ground. But seeing how I got this carpet right here, I'm gonna do basically all 4 points. So I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys heard my bones. Gotta get in that gym, man. Gotta get in that gym, man. So let's go ahead and measure out and see what we got. Let's go ahead and measure out and see what we got. What we at? Man, how you work this thing? I don't even know how to work it. God bless. There we go. All right, who's gonna tell me? I don't want this. So, give or take, I'm looking at 4.25. I'm looking at 4.25 of this wheel gap in the rear at give or take 118 psi. I had it at 125. So better yet, let me go ahead and set everything at 125. I think that's gonna make it even more sense. Give or take, I'm at between, matter of fact, how do you measure? So I'm at 3 3/4 if I measure from the top of the tire. So 3 3/4 on the rear, and I'm gonna measure all of them. We're gonna measure all of them. The driver front is at 2. Oh. Oh, we got some tire. This side is actually like an inch and a half. Huh. That's weird. My right front is like an inch and a half. So that's weird. Man. So this is at 4. So my rears are at 4. Oh wait. Oh no, 3.5. So 3.5. So I think that's 4 over there. No, 3 3/4. 2 in the front. That's low as hell because it just scraped. I don't even know. All right, so I'm hopping around from place to place as far as on this mod because it's well, not on this mod, but on trying to make sure everything is right because I want to make sure that all the bells and whistles are hit it, or all of the important pieces are actually attached. So with that being said, I didn't get a chance to show you guys, but I've been struggling with this kit from Universal Air because on the I think where the back bag sits. Ready? I'll just show you. So I didn't jack it up all the way, but hopefully you guys can get the understanding of it. But on this kit, the bag sits right in here with a stud, right? That's the stud that I'm hitting. So what Universal Air provided was this actual thick block nut, but the nut does not. It's so thick that you actually can't. Matter of fact, yeah, you actually can't put that in there. Like it will not go. So what I did was I went on ahead and went to Ace Hardware, and I got 2 scenarios. So scenario 1 is putting in this thinner one right here, and you can see it goes in there just like butter, and it catches on the lip. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna try to give you guys a good angle, but literally it sits in there. It sits in there and it's flush. So I think because this is a 2020, I don't know, maybe it's something different where they did something on this actual arm. But if you're having issues with that, these go to Home Depot or an Ace or whatever your hardware store and get a thicker one. So what I'm gonna do is since the hole is too big, either I can go with this one, which is basically just one piece, or I can go with 2 together. So these are 1 and 1, put them together, and then back door with this washer down low. So washer underneath, and then the nut, where's the nut? The nut would sit just like so. Boom, just like that. So that's how it would sit underneath there with a proper seat fitting. Let me show you guys what I mean, because it's better to show you. So you can see right here, yeah, that's a perfect angle. So you can see right here that you have that stud. So with that stud like that, let's see. So you see how that hangs off? That's exactly how that hangs off, and I can't get the stud, the nut on there. So that's how that hangs off. But if I go through the scenario that I showed you guys, because all I want to do is make sure it's sitting on this lip. So, oh shoot, knocked the camera off. So All I want to do is make sure that it's seated on that lip, and then see that? Seats right on the lip. So I can go with this one and just put washers on it. And you see how I have enough to put the nut on there? So I can go with that one, or either I can just stack. I can just stack up these two washers on here, and then it sits just like that. So I think I might do that. So if you guys are having a problem with the setup from the Universal Air install for the I think they call it the Gen 3, because mine's a 2020 Challenger. So that's one of the things that you guys can do. So I said, man, let me figure this out, because I don't feel comfortable riding around and knowing that if I go high or if I go like Dukes of Hazzard, like, oh, boom, the bag just come out, just pop, because it's not properly seated. So what I'm gonna do behind that is I'm gonna put in some 242 thread locker on the actual nut. So just a little tip, but let me go ahead and get back to trying to make sure I level out the system. So I just want to give you guys that snit tit bit. Watch so serious. Stay tuned. All right, guys. So it is the next day. So I didn't, not that I didn't, but I wanted to play with it a little bit more, and it got so intuitive between me calling Universal Air, because that's where I got my bag package from, and then I called what are these other guys? Universal Air. Oh, I just say Universal Air. Air suspension. So I contact both of those guys, and needless to say, they gave me a couple of pointers. Let me put this light on. One was like, hey, contact the other. Oh, God bless. I'm in interrogation mode. One was like, contact the other person. The other person was like, no, contact them. No, this and that. So nevertheless, I took the steps of doing a self-cal for myself, and I also rode around in the Widebody today. So first time actually riding on an actual cal. When I say cal, meaning like I calibrated to lengths that I was satisfied with. So what I'm gonna do is I need you guys' help. So if you guys have bags, or you guys know somebody have bags, please share this videos. Please do the most that you can, because I need help. I'm trying to figure it out. If anything, I think I might take off one of the tire. Well, basically it's the front right tire. So the front right tire, I'm gonna show you these numbers. So golly, my phone is going crazy. I'm trying to make a video here. So last night I set the let me show you this. Excuse the garage. Like I said, I just finished the install, so I'm still got a lot of stuff. So I set my, you see, I set my front right to 127. My left right, which is driver's side, my left right. Yeah, my left right. No, my, God bless. So my driver's side, 73 in the front, 60 in the back. The passenger side, 27 in the front, 70 in the back. So you see that big difference between the front right? So that's my concern. Nevertheless, I was able to still get some dimensional, well, not say dimensional, but I was able to get some even dimensions around the whole car. Nevertheless, I'm gonna walk you guys into what I actually did. So first, what I did was I measured between the wheel well and basically where I have like little spokes or little edges sticking out, because what I noticed is on the right side I had like the since I didn't know it wasn't even, it actually ate into the wheel well right around that area. So what I did was I measured from top here to here, and that gave me my ride height. So this is my max height, which is 3 inches. So this should be 3 inches. So what I did was I went and got a Home Depot ruler just to make it easy on myself, so I didn't want to measure all around. But nevertheless, every drop that I have it should be like maybe an inch between every time that I set everything. When I say every time I set everything, meaning like every parameter that I set. So that being said, where are my keys? Hold on, let me go get my keys. Currently, this is my settings right now between the height above the ride height. So this is not really my ride height. Well, let me not say that. The middle button is 2 inches, the top button is 3 inches, and the bottom button is 1 inch ride height. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys what I found or what I did, and let me know if I did it wrong. So what I did was I'm gonna drop it down to 1 inch, right? And this is like, man, I rode around in this, and this was a head turner ride around. Let's see. All right, so, oh wait, this thing just went. There you go. It's trying to settle out. So it's supposed to be at 40. So I don't know why. I think because I have a full tank of gas. So I didn't take account of me having a full tank of gas. But now, I don't know. It's starting to get more so confusing. So this height, if I get my ruler, this height should be. Oh yeah, it went. Yeah, no, this is not right. So that's like 28.5. So 28.5 from ground up, right? So if my calculations were right the first time, but mind you, I didn't calculate me having oh shit, just dropped my phone. God dang it. So I didn't calculate me having full tank of gas. So now I have, you see I have, oh wait, it's not showing. Is it showing? Yeah, there you go. You see it right there. I have a full tank of gas. So now I have a full tank of gas, which is added weight, right? So now, so I said 28.5, right? Oh, look at that. It's just a shade off. So let me make sure I'm actually centered. Give or take, it's about 28.75. So 28.75. Damn, that's tight. Got to go around. All right. Right here, it's, what is that? That's 29. See, so my dimensions, my pressure is off all the way around. So what I'm gonna have to do, and then this one, you can just tell this look low. This look low. So that's actually 29. That's close to, it's a quarter off, or close to a quarter off from the other side. So basically what I've been doing is I've been basically having my phone trying to get each side to coordinate on the ride height. So nevertheless, the first time I did it without a full tank of gas. But now, since I have a full tank of gas, I have to take account of that because it was close to E when I was measuring everything. So it's pretty much empty. So nevertheless, if I'm doing it wrong, let me know if I'm doing it wrong, because I need help, because I know everybody has their own certain way of doing it. But if anything, guys, please like, please comment, please share. I greatly appreciate it. You know, at this stance right now, between what I calculated between an inch as far as this gap, because this should be an inch, right? Let me see. Yeah. So it's close to an inch. So this actually is close to an inch. But this ride, it's beautiful, and I think it was 28. It's supposed to be a little bit lower. So this is supposed to be a little bit lower. But when I rode around in it, I didn't get, because I always check. Every time I stop, I felt the wheel well, because you can actually feel the wheel well to see if the tire had rubbed on the wheel well, because a little bit of that thread get caught right around. It get caught right around here, and you can actually peel it off. So at first, when I did it, I thought everything was even. So with it being even, that means that, okay, this one shouldn't be higher or lower than the other side in the front. But that wasn't the case. This was actually the front right side, which is the passenger side, was actually lower than the other side. So it was actually rubbing more. So what I'm gonna have to do, I probably might have to take off the tire and probably check out and see what's going on with that bag, or if it's seated or something like that, because I think that's something that has something to do with it, because I know I had issues with it. But nevertheless, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit the notification bell. Please make sure you drop a fire emoji right after watch some serious. Hey, I'm in that bag life now, and that bag life is real, because it's a head turner. It's like, But nevertheless, stay serious. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you guys have any tips or know somebody, please share the video. Please make sure you, oh, here you go. Please make sure you subscribe. And I just changed this too. This is so dope. Please make sure you subscribe on the YouTube channel. Please make sure you follow the Instagram. My Instagram page is more so for dope photos. I'm always about the dope shots. So if you're about dope shots and dope locations, then hit me up. Nevertheless, let me go ahead and figure this out again. Stay tuned for the update. Watch some serious.
This is a cold war. Do you know what you
Watch some serious.